see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running. Nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face. We got what it takes. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Every step, writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running. Nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we
fouls. If not, he's definitely on the leaderboard. Picks one up to start things off for the Bellarmine Bells. And the Cathedral Catholic Dons and sophomore Ty Ingram, who's had a real strong showing. You figure another pretty good performance might earn him a spot on the all-tournament team. If you look at it through the years, it's kind of a who's who of West Coast ball players at the Father Barry Christmas Classic. And that one last touch by Kai Carlson. It'll head over to Bellarmine. Let's set the lineups for both these squads. For head coach Alex Surrett and the Bellarmine Bells, you have Nick Corbett, Julian Gospich, Noah Custodio, Will Corbett, and Braden Harris as the Bells break some pressure. And now the Dons try to match up as they come back. You get Nick Corbett in the post area, kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way for Harris. Won't go. Custodio with the rebound. Drops it off to Harris. He'll take a fall away. Tough shot. Rebound Kai Carlson. It's Kai Carlson, PJ Jourdain, Ty Ingram. Here's Ryan Enos along the baseline. Loses the handle, but it'll stay with the Dons. And you also have Patrick O'Brien for the Cathedral Catholic Dons. Inside, here's Ingram, takes a bump, can't get it to go. Ty Ingram will shoot 2 free throws. Custodio, you can see here, isolated down low, picks up his first foul against Ingram. Sophomore Ty Ingram knocks in the first free throw. 6'3" is the guard. Puts up his second. And that one goes into the hands of Nick Corbett for the rebound. 1-0. First points of the game going over to Cathedral Catholic. The Dons won the consolation championship last year in the Father Barry Classic. As Corbett does a good job getting underneath and putting Enos behind him. He's able to get the first basket and the first lead for Bellarmine. O'Brien spins off the hezzy, kicks out to Jourdain in the corner. Chased down his own shot, a la Larry Bird there. Running down and chasing down his own rebound. Got the layup to go in. Lead back over to Cathedral Catholic in the early going as Corbett draws some contact. Enos is going to pick up his first, and Nick Corbett's going to shoot the first free throws of the game for the Bellarmine Bells.
Corbett at the line for the Bells.
Yesterday it was the younger Corbett, Will Corbett, placing Bellarmine in this consolation championship game. They were knotted up at 39, and in the final seconds, Corbett was able to get a layup with about 4 seconds remaining. Jesuit did get a last-second three-pointer off. A pretty good look from Kevin Hopp as Corbett comes up empty on this trip. Will Corbett's layup won it yesterday 41-39 over Jesuit. Bellarmine lost their first game of this Father Barry Christmas Classic 63-45 to Brophy Prep, who is going to be playing in the championship game later tonight at 6:30 against another San Jose team. As Carlson got called for the travel. You could have probably called them for a double dribble as well. Take a look at the replay. Either way, it's going to go over to the Bellarmine Bells. Again, they're crosstown rivals from San Jose, Archbishop Mitty. They'll be playing in the championship game against Brophy, their league rival as well. Mitty and Bellarmine, the West Catholic Athletic League. Corbett in the mid-post, going up against Ingram, barrels into him. Strong move, and again draws some contact. Nick Corbett will head back to the free throw line. O'Brien's going to get called for that foul. He's 6'7", 200-pound power forward. Really puts the power in power forward as he ties up the game at 3 momentarily. Second free throw puts the Bells back out in front, 4-3. You're coming up on 3 minutes played in the Consolation Championship at the 49th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic in the Cathedral Catholic Dons. The Bellarmine Bells. Here's Ingram resetting the offense with 20 seconds. He wants an Eno screen up top. Gospich hesitates. And here's Ingram off the bounce, flashing the triple. 4 points now for Ty Ingram. Got a screen set by Gospich. It's going to be called illegal. So Gospich will pick up his third team foul. Garcia plays it back over to O'Brien. Now the Dons try to slip it inside. Miscommunication. Here comes a turnover. Custodio straight to the basket. O'Brien with the block shot. Gospich able to come up with it. Takes the hit, gets it to go, and one. Ingram's going to get called for his first personal. Gospich will head to the three-point line. Chance at a three-point play. The free throw line, I should say. Chance at a three-point play. As you take a look at the replay. Good angle from our guy, Avery Townsell. Not only can he leap tall buildings in a single bound, he's pretty good with that hero camera as well. There's O'Brien. Avery was a collegiate athlete. He's a collegiate athlete. Very good high jumper. Over at my alma mater, Turkey Tech. Go Stand State Warriors. Harris turns the corner. And wild shot. Ended up on the other side of the backboard. Was out of bounds to the Dons. Ingram gets it to O'Brien. He's got Gospich on him at the three-point line. Tries to get him to the elbow. Kick it out. Sidestep three for Ingram. He is feeling it from that range. Second three-pointer for Ty Ingram. Again off the bounce. Strong start for the sophomore. There's another sophomore, Corbett. And ball last touched by the Bells. Turnover gets the ball to Cathedral Catholic. He's going to have Cam Razavi check into the game. And you're also going to have a timeout on the floor. 9-6, 3:27 left to play. 30-second timeout on NorCal Sports TV.
Broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
I'm Mario Ramos, along with our producer Jeremy Hurtado, our cameraman Avery Townsell, and Levi Flores. Here at the Father Barry Christmas Classic, we just saw the home team win the 7th place game. Jesuit defeated Loyola 71-64. Right before this game between Cathedral Catholic and Bellarmine, which is just over halfway through the first quarter. Got a 9-6 Cathedral Catholic lead. As Gospich comes up with a steal and goes right at Ingram. Layup off the glass, good for 2. 4 points now for Julian Gospich. Ingram wants the ball screen up top. Going to go away from it. Custodio picked his pocket. Run out for Corbett. Corbett hit from behind. Gets it to go. And one. Enos going to pick up his second personal. As Corbett gets that one to go and one. Corbett gives the Bells the lead, and it's going to stay at a 1-point lead. Is now 2 of 5 from the free throw line. He does have 6 points here in the quarter, but left 3 of them on the table. As Ingram gets a step past him, tough to stay in front of Ty Ingram. Slashing to the basket. We've seen him knock it down from range. Guard capable of doing it all for the Dons. He's doing so. 9 first quarter points. Gospich trying to tap it in. Missed the first layup and missed the tap as well. Ingram, step back three, off glass. He throws his palms up in the air. I guess when you're feeling it, you're just feeling it. You even got some guys in the stands from St. Mary's got their hands on their heads like, whoa, what is up with this guy? Everything he's tossing up is going in. For Gospich, he tosses up a nice little hook shot on the baseline. That one goes in. And lead goes back over. We got 7 lead changes here in the first quarter. Ingram with a heat check. We're going to go down. Gospich runs it down right in front of our set. Now Harris thought about it. Gospich looking to work on O'Brien. Corbett's got good position on Carlson down low. Spins baseline. Gets it up and in. And one, Nick Corbett. Carlson hacking at his arm. Corbett didn't really have it that cleanly, as you can see on the replay right here, brought to you by our great producer, Jeremy Hurtado. That's actually Gospich. So maybe I was a little too premature in calling him great. He's a really good producer. I'm sure he'll get us that replay here shortly. Corbett's going to go to the free throw line. Second straight and one opportunity. This one he cashes in. And now 3 of 6 for Corbett. Beg your pardon. O'Brien was on his way to the basket, but Panicha is going to pick up a hand check foul out on the perimeter. You got Panicha out there along with Perron for the Bells, Razavi, and the Corbett brothers. O'Brien plays it out to Hanlon. There's Ingram, you got Jourdain and Garcia out there for the Dons as well. Hanlon sets the screen for O'Brien. Ingram, who goes away from it, gets to his left hand and kisses it off the glass. Big first quarter for Ty Ingram. He's got 14 points. 14 of the 16. I'm sorry, 14 of the 15 for Cathedral Catholic. And here's Panicha. You get it to Corbett at the elbow. 7 on the shot clock. Corbett spins inside, drops it off to Panicha. What a find. We've seen Corbett being aggressive offensively. He does have 9 points. That time he's setting up a teammate. Panicha's going to pick up another hand check foul. That's his second. And that's going to be 2 free throws coming up for Cathedral Catholic as the Bells are over the limit. We had a substitution that came in a little early. Got to wait till after the first free throw. O'Brien hits the first. Yeah, we're having some issues with the in-house scoreboard and our scoreboard. We're trying to synchronize them, but again, it threw me off for a second. I look over, producer Hurtado looked like the Commanders were losing or something, but I realized they weren't playing today. But he had that kind of look on his face like something was awry. Now it looks like we're squared away. No, we're not squared away on the in-house scoreboard. We're not. We're good on our scoreboard. As Corbett can't get the three-pointer to go. Final seconds. Here's Garcia at the horn. Good if it goes. Runner off the back rim, and that's going to do it. Cathedral Catholic will take a 1-point lead into the second quarter. 18-17 Dons over the Bells. The 49th annual Father Barry Christmas Classic on NorCal Sports TV.
All eyes on the way I vibe when I walk into the room. Wind blows underneath the soles of my brand new pair of shoes. I got the attention, I'm on a mission. No sweat in the way I step, I got a fresh new attitude. Hey, mission. I'm on a mission.
18-17 is the score. Cathedral Catholic leading Bellarmine by 1. Start of the second quarter. I'm Mario Ramos along with Jeremy Hurtado, and Avery Townsell and Levi Flores. Our NorCal Sports TV crew. We've been bringing you all the action here from Carmichael. We're going to take another quick break as we are trying to sort out that scoreboard issue. The scorers table is taking care of that. We'll take a word from our sponsors here on NorCal Sports TV. Now we're back and ready to start the second quarter of play. With the scoreboard issue squared away. Normally you have the team with the white jerseys designated as the home squad in these tournament affairs. The team with the darker colored jersey is Jourdain gets in there. The scoop layup won't go. Rebound Gospich. And the team with the darker colored jersey is the designated home or the designated away team. Or the guests. In this case, they had it flipped on the scoreboard, and it was kind of throwing people off a little bit, including the officials who wanted that fixed. So they took that little break to fix it. Hanlon picks up his first foul. But all's well in Carmichael's. We got 17-18 on the scoreboard. Bellarmine down by 1, trying to take the lead on that Harris three-pointer. There's Garcia, his team out in front. Fakes a pass and gets all the way to the cup. Layup won't go. Got to finish those. Corbett, left hand. Gospich try to keep it alive, but Ingram snatches the board. Garcia hits a couple of cutters. You had O'Brien and Hanlon both going to the same spot. There's Jourdain cutting down the middle of the lane. It's 2 layups in a row that have rolled out for the Dons. Harris comes off the screen, gives out to Razavi. Corbett at the elbow. Harris now driving baseline, cut off by Ingram. 12 to shoot for the Bells. Gospich working on Hanlon. Doubles, kicks out. Corbett, straightaway 3. Bangs in some butter cheese. 20-18, now Bellarmine going out in front. Ingram can't get the answer, and loose ball ends up over our way. Producer Hurtado gets it back to the referee, and it went off of, looked like it went off a bell, so it's going to be Cathedral Catholic's basketball. O'Brien gets it into Garcia. Garcia was being grabbed and then he got bumped. And it's going to be Corbett picking up the foul. Take a look at Garcia at the top of your screen now, cutting to the basket. Going to have 2 free throws for Andrew Garcia, who's been a spark plug off the bench for the Dons in these 2 games. We talked about earlier, Bellarmine losing to the Brophy Prep Broncos, who will be in the championship game, and then defeating Jesuit yesterday to get here to the consolation championship game. Garcia knocks down both free throws. For the Dons, they lost a very good game to start this entire tournament. The first game that we had Thursday afternoon. Strake Jesuit beat Cathedral Catholic 76-72. And then Cathedral Catholic had another close game. They beat Loyola 70-67. The Dons were down for the majority of the game, able to find a way to pull off a comeback victory. This time O'Brien turns it over as we're knotted up at 20. Corbett, reverse layup is good. Nice drive from Will Corbett. O'Brien launches, butter cheese for Patrick O'Brien. 5 points for Patty O. Oh, looked like Corbett shuffled his feet, thought he was going to get away with it for a second, but to no avail. We call him for the travels. We take a look at the replay, just a little chopping of the steps. Official all over it. Garcia, slip out to O'Brien, who wanted the second straight three. Instead, it goes to Corbett. Younger brother Will loses the handle. Hanlon, there's Corbett up in the air. He challenged it, got enough of it. And O'Brien, the last one to touch it, it's going to go to Bell, or to the Bells, I should say. Razavi bumped by Garcia. Garcia is going to pick up a hand check foul, a little block foul. Yeah, they called on the PA system, they announced the foul was on Corbett, but it was against Garcia. Custodio gets it to Nick Corbett. Down low to Aiden Cohn. Nice strong move to get back to his left. Aiden Cohn with the bucket. O'Brien up top, trying to shake Corbett. There's Meza, 3-ball corner pocket, won't go. And Jourdain hustling over towards us, saves it, but right to a Bell. Custodio drops it off. Nice pass to Corbett. Nick Corbett, he's got 11 now. Nice drop-off pass from Noah Custodio. Quickly the other way, there's Bobby Tyson. O'Brien, a little hesitation. Shoots it over Corbett. Cohn with the board. Rosavi. Corbett goes right into O'Brien. Spins off the glass. Rebound Ingram. Dons looking to push the pace. Jourdain, corner three. Butter cheese in the corner pocket for PJ Jourdain. He's got 5 in the ball game, and we're knotted up again, this time at 26. Nice back and forth battle between NorCal and SoCal. And Custodio throws it into the hands of Tyson. Tyson, a whirling dervish in the backcourt until he ran into Harris. No, he still pops it out with it. Kind of almost exhaustedly throws it over to O'Brien, lets him go to work against Corbett. And somehow he gets that to go. At the Bellarmine side, looking for a travel call. Instead, that's going to be the 7th point for Patrick O'Brien. Harris, baseline. Good take, draws the foul. 2 free throws coming up for Braden Harris. Tyson's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his first personal. 2nd team foul for the Dons. Harris knocks down the first. One of two, but Harris gets his own rebound and right back to the cup. How about that kind of three-point play? You don't see that too often. You get 2 free throws. You missed the second one. Go get your own rebound and put it back in for 2. Lead back over to the Bells. Garcia. Rebound. Enos try to go up quickly. Corbett, it's a strong rebound. Nice pass up ahead to Gospich. What a dime from Razavi. Gospich now with 8, but Razavi setting him up. And Bellarmine pushing ahead, 31-28, 2:21 left to play. And NorCal Sports TV's coverage of the 49th Annual Father Barry Classic will continue right after these words. Mario Ramos back with you on NorCal Sports TV. 31-28. Bellarmine ahead of Cathedral Catholic in the Consolation Championship game. Following this one, we'll have the third place matchup between Strake Jesuit from Houston, Texas, taking on Stockton's St. Mary's. And we also have Brophy from Phoenix, Arizona, and Archbishop Mitty of San Jose at 6:30 for the championship, all here on NorCal Sports TV. And a pleasure and an honor to be at the Father Barry Christmas Classic. Look forward to it each and every year. Look forward to the great basketball. Look forward to the great cookies that they have in the hospitality area for us each and every year. Special thank you to all those here in attendance at Jesuit who are helping to put on a phenomenal event. As Enos, fresh off getting a bucket on the other end, swats that one off the backboard. Dons down by 1, looking to take the lead, and O'Brien's Mitty won't go. Corbett with the rebound. Minute 20 left to play in the first half. Corbett goes right at Enos, tries to step through, left it short. Razavi, bodies are hitting the floor everywhere. You've got Ingram trying to throw a lob to Jourdain, who skied just to keep it in bounds, but it ends up with Will Corbett. Corbett gets past Enos, attacks the basket, had it poked out. He wanted a foul, no whistle except to tell us that it's out of bounds, and it'll be Bellarmine basketball. Razavi's pass deflected by Enos, but goes right to Corbett, who lost the handle. We got the ball ping-ponging everywhere, we got bodies ping-ponging everywhere. Looks like at the end of it, we're going to have a foul on Corbett. Seems like when bodies are falling all over the place, you got Corbett picking up a foul, and that's going to be Nick Corbett's second personal foul. We saw that Jesuit were here, and we see some of the graphics that they have in-house. And they have a rugby team that they're really proud of. They've won national championships, state championships. If Corbett plays rugby, look out. I'm sure he's out there playing football. If he was out there playing rugby as well, that'd be a tough guy to deal with in the scrum. Got a foul on Gospich. Picks up his second. Third team foul, so one more to give for Bellarmine before they're over the limit. O'Brien isolated Ingram in the block against Custodio. Spins to his left hand. My goodness. Have a half Ty Ingram using all the tools. He's got 16 points, hitting from range, slashing to the basket. A little post move there with the left hand to boot. Tools in the tool chest galore. He's like Black & Decker. That tool set with everything you need. He's got all the gadgets. 31-32, final seconds. Corbett, you got 1 second difference between shot and game clock. Takes a mid-range jumper, and his brother gets the rebound and was hit on the way up. So he'll have 2 free throws with 1.9 remaining in the first half. Fouls against Patrick O'Brien. As you see, Corbett so strong with the basketball. You know, people hacking at his arms. He's still able to power something up. Now we'll have 2 free throws. 3 of 6 at the line, make it 4 of 7. Got a dozen here in the first half. He's got his bells tied up at 32, trying to put him out in front. And he does. So Perron's going to check into the ball game. Will Corbett will check out. 1.9 remaining. They leave Jourdain open, and he throws it right into the hands of Nick Corbett. And that will take us to the halftime break. 33-32. Bellarmine over Cathedral Catholic, and what's been a pretty good back and forth battle here at the Father Barry Christmas Classic. We'll see what the second half has in store right after these words here on NorCal Sports TV.
Broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face. We got what it takes. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day. It's ours to take and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Every step, writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day. It's ours to take and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
This broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
All eyes on the way I vibe when I walk into the room. Wind blows underneath the soles of my brand new pair of shoes. I got the attention, I'm on a mission. No sweat in the way I step, I got a fresh new attitude. Call me a king, you can buy me a crown. Oh my, I'm leveled up, and this is my world now. This is my world now. So anyone who tried to write me off, tell them they can go and write this down. This is my world now. Pay attention, I'm on a mission.
Broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face. We got what it takes. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day. It's ours to take and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Every step, writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day. It's ours to take and we will let it in. can't.
For the Bellarmine College Prep Bells, who take their 7th lead, and we have a foul away from the ball. Or some type of violation. I'm not sure what the official call was. Ball goes back over to Bellarmine. And here's Will Corbett setting up the offense for Bellarmine. It's off to Braden Harris. Get it to the mid-post area. Corbett now steps out. Gets it to his little brother. And Will Corbett off the back rim. There's Patrick O'Brien. He had 7 in the first half for the Dons. Goes all the way down to the block. Now kicks it over to Enos. Ryan Enos' short corner jumper into the hands of Nick Corbett. Harris up top to Corbett, almost daring him to shoot. This time he passes it off to Custodio. Gospitch spins, loses the handle, and can't keep it in bounds. We'll go over to the Cathedral Catholic Dons. So starting off the second half, you got Kai Carlson, Ty Ingram, Patrick O'Brien, PJ Jordan, and Ryan Enos. Our head coach Graham Bowsley and the Cathedral Catholic Dons picked up a 3-point victory in their last game yesterday against Loyola. And another close one brewing here against the Bellarmine Bells. Ingram with 15 on the shot clock, trying to go to work. Step back 3 on the way. I almost think everything he puts up is going to go in after that first half he had. Jourdain finds Enos. Kisses that one off the glass. He's got 4. Lead back over to Cathedral Catholic. Gospitch on the block finds Harris wide open on the weak side. Steps into a 3-ball. Carlson with the rebound, looking to run. Pass intended for Ingram, deflected. Harris almost missed a layup, but got it to roll in. Kind of made me hold my breath for a second. Wasn't sure if that was going to drop. 5 points now for Braden Harris. O'Brien missed the bunny. And now the Bells looking to push the other way. Corbett pushes Custodio through to try to isolate for his brother. Looking high-low is Gospitch. Nothing there. Corbett is working down there against Enos. It's a battle. Now he tries to face up on him, and Enos, a little too much body. Sometimes you'll see guys want to defend. They got that effort, but they stick that chest into him. And it's an easy block call for the official. Enos is going to check out. And so Garcia is going to check in. So one of the bigger players in the Dons lineup, makes way for one of the smaller players, but it just slides everyone over as now O'Brien picks up Corbett. Will driving the baseline, stops, comes back, reverse. Great footwork. Talk about the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. You see the commercials during our broadcast. We have the legendary footwork guru, Denny I, out there teaching kids all about footwork. He would have been proud of that move right there from Will Corbett. Puts the Bells up by 3. O'Brien now looking to use his footwork down on the block. Got a good look, just couldn't drop it. Bellarmine calls out the set. Now they try to set the high screen for Nick Corbett and got good position, good execution. 18 now in the game for Nick Corbett. Lead is 5 for Bellarmine. Garcia trying to shake Harris. He's going nowhere, and Garcia throws this out of bounds. Turnover, Bellarmine. Rosavi checking into the game for the Bells. Aiden Cole checking into the game. And you also have Panicia checking into the game for Bellarmine. Tyson is in for Cathedral Catholic. They pressure Rosavi in the backcourt, and he is fouled by Jourdain. Picks up his first. He got Rosavi across the arm. Don's trying to pressure in the backcourt. This time Harris gets it in the front court, goes away from the cone screen. Was right at Ingram, missed the layup, and O'Brien with the rebound. 4 on 3 the other way. Here's Jourdain. Layup is good. What a find by Patrick O'Brien. And a timeout on the floor. Bellarmine's going to take a break in the action. You see the replay. Oh, we thought we were going to get the replay. But producer Hurtado is going to have that for us when we come back right after these words on NorCal Sports TV. Producer Jeremy Hurtado sends his apologies. He couldn't get that replay popped up, but we'll get back to the action. Just over 3 minutes left in the third quarter. It's a nice fast break from O'Brien, dropping it off to Jourdain. Cuts the lead to 3. Here's pick and roll between Harris and Cone. Cone with it on the block, gathers, goes up, won't go. Panicia's follow, not good, but he gets it again. And ball being tapped around, and we got a foul, I believe, on... Yeah, it's going to be on Cone. Aiden Cone's going to get called for the push. His first personal, first team foul for Bellarmine is J.J. Barton will check in and replace Harris. Garcia trying to clear it out so he can bring it up against the pressure. O'Brien, right to left crossover, now goes back to his right hand. Get it over to Ingram with 15 to shoot. Draws 2, kick out to O'Brien. Corbett able to recover. Now he takes him down in the post, drops it off for Jourdain, slicing along the baseline. His follow is good for 2. Jourdain has been active here to start the second half of play. 7 points in this quarter, 12 in the ball game for Jourdain, who nearly got the tie-up with Panicia, and he did. Jump ball. Possession arrow, Cathedral Catholics, the Dons. Getting back into this one on the strength of number 13, P.J. Jourdain, making it happen on the offensive end, and this time forcing the tie-up on the defensive end. Cathedral Catholic with the chance to take the lead. Ingram trying to come up and set a screen, but Barton had a hold of him. So It'll be the first foul on J.J. Barton. You knew what Ingram was up to, right? He's trying to go up inside a ball screen. He's just trying to bump him off the spot and make it more difficult. And he did bump him and got called. They're still bumping a little bit, too. The referees are keeping an eye on that. They're trying to isolate Ingram down on the block, and they get it to him. Goes up against Barton, powers into him, and draws the contact. 2 straight fouls on J.J. Barton. Ty Ingram will go to the line. He's one of 2. Here's the replay. See them creating that contact, and the official really forced to make a call. Ty Ingram back at the line, knocks down the first one. Another strong game for Ty Ingram. Showing out here at the Father Barry Christmas Classic. He got 17 after he goes 1 of 2 on that trip, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, and we got a foul from Jourdain, 94 feet from the basket. Second foul on Jourdain. Nietzsche gets it across the timeline. Corbett in the post. They went away from him. Now he's going back down there and he's looking for it. And he's trying to seal O'Brien. Look for that high-low pass, and O'Brien had a hold of Corbett. O'Brien will pick up his 3rd. We see with Enos going out, O'Brien now with the difficult task of trying to stay in front of Nick Corbett, who seals off Garcia and gets Razavi a clean look. Won't go. Ball tapped into the hands of Jourdain. All knotted up at 42 is Ingram. Says, let me break that tie real quick. Gets another bucket. 19 now for Ty Ingram. 2-point lead for Cathedral Catholic. Gospich trying to gather, kicks it out. Corbett thought about it. Instead, Bellarmine's going to reset the offense with 20 on the shot clock. Barton had Razavi wide open down low, but he didn't have the ball. Jourdain, he doesn't have the ball either. Now he gathers it. Brian gets inside. Nice hesitation. Left the layup off the rim. Bellarmine with the chance to tie or take the lead with the 3. A 3-second difference between shot and game clock. $15 to shoot. Razavi hands off to Corbett. Got a Corbett screen and roll happening. And here's Will getting all the way to the cup. Left-hand layup off the glass for 2. 9 points for Will Corbett. In the final seconds, we're going to have a tie-up, and it's going to give Bellarmine possession. So with 2.7 seconds, the Bells have an opportunity to break this 44-all tie. See if they can get a look. Barton's going to check out. Custodio will check in. Gospich, yeah, Corbett sealing down there. Here's Will taking a 3 at the buzzer that won't go. And that will do it. 44-44 as we head to the 4th quarter in the Consolation Championship game. A good one brewing at the Father Barry Christmas Classic on NorCal Sports TV.
All eyes on the way I vibe when I walk into the room. Wind blows underneath the soles of my brand new pair of shoes. I got the attention. I'm on a mission. No sweat in the way I step. I got a fresh new attitude. Hey, oh my, call me a king, you can buy me a crown. Oh my, I'm leveled up, and this is my world now. This is my world now.
I'm Mario Ramos, along with my producer, Jeremy Hurtado, our cameraman, Levi Flores, and Avery Townsell. As we begin the fourth quarter, we're tied up. 8 minutes left to decide the consolation championship at the Father Barry Christmas Classic. Pretty good game. It's been a physical battle between Cathedral Catholic and Bellarmine as Ingram has got 19 points, can't hit that step back three. The Bells clear the board and look to take over the advantage with the three-pointer from Nick Corbett. And you bet he's going to knock that one down. His second three-pointer of the ball game. He's got 21. So O'Brien powering Gospich down low. Another bucket for Patrick O'Brien, who's got 9. It's a 1-point lead for Bellarmine. Working around the perimeter to Will Corbett. Sophomore gives it over to his senior brother, Nick. Nick goes right into Enos. That's going to be an offensive foul. Lowered the shoulder and got into the defender, Enos. Good job by Enos moving his feet. And Enos, he's got 3 fouls, so that could have been his 4th foul. Instead, it goes over to Corbett, who picks up his 3rd. They hit Enos off the slip. Good screen and roll. Good patience by O'Brien. Let the defense decide what they're going to do, and then he reacted to it and found Enos wide open in the paint. Lead back over to Cathedral Catholic. We had 16 lead changes in this ball game as Corbett tried for a tough reverse. Wouldn't go down. And here come the Dons. O'Brien pushing the pace, gets inside, and he lowers his shoulder and gets called for the offensive foul.
Cathedral foul on O'Brien's 4th. First team.
So O'Brien's going to pick up his 4th foul. That's a big foul call on number 10 in red, who's going to stay out there with 6:20 left to play. Bellarmine working the ball around the perimeter. Now here's Nick Corbett. Gets it to his brother Will. Sets him a screen. 15 to shoot for the Bells. Corbett wants it on the block against Enos. They give it to him. Mid-post area, 8 on the clock. Kick up top. Here's Gospich. Rebound Enos. Good defensive possession for the Dons. Driving lanes, passing lanes are closing down here defensively between both these two teams. Nice look from Ingram to Enos, and they kick it back out. O'Brien off the hesitation, short, and then up and over the backboard. It'll be Bellarmine basketball as Braden Harris is going to check in for the Bells. Will Corbett calls out the set for the Bells. They curl Gospich down to the block. Here he is against Carlson. Sidestep jumper. Enos with the rebound. Good block out there by the Cathedral Catholic Dons. Enos, no one really challenged him for that rebound. One of the easier boards he's going to get. Here's O'Brien trying to work on Custodio. Gets to his left hand. Doubled by Corbett. Short corner, Enos. Rebound tapped over to Harris. Harris tried to get it to Corbett. Good hands by Ingram with the steal. 2-on-1. And then O'Brien runs to the corner. Dribbles, sets up a 3-ball. Butter cheese from the corner pocket. Patrick O'Brien now with the dozen. Taking his time, dialing that one up. And he's got the Dons up by 4. 4.5 left to play in the consolation championship. Got Graham Bowsley, the head coach, slapping the floor, looking for a stop here defensively. Harris, 15 on the shot clock, trying to shake Ingram. Now Corbett gets a good foul line look. Won't go. Jourdain with the rebound. Dons want to run. O'Brien behind his back. Takes Custodio down to the block. Shoves him aside. Gets it over to Enos. O'Brien again. Another corner. Too strong. Enos had a one-handed rebound, and that's because Gospich had his other arm. And that's going to be the 3rd foul on Julian Gospich. Timeout on the floor. Dons coming up big as you see the foul there from Gospich is going to send us to a timeout break. 3:59 left to play in the Consolation Championship game. Cathedral Catholic 51, Bellarmine 47.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
We're back. It's a 4-point game. 3:59 left to play in this Consolation Championship. A little run for the Dons has them out in front. Enos gets it up top to Ingram. Fresh shot clock here for Cathedral Catholic. Plenty of time to work with. They isolate the side of the floor for O'Brien. Looking to go to work on Gospich. Enos gets it back over to O'Brien. 3-ball from the wing for Patrick O'Brien. Third three-pointer of the game. Second three-pointer of this quarter for Patrick O'Brien. Lead is now 7. And we're tied up at 44 a little while ago. 10-3 run here for the Dons as they block that shot. The defense has been turned up a notch for Cathedral Catholic. 12 on the shot clock. Never reset. There's Harris from range. Big time 3 for Braden Harris. Rattles it home. Makes it 8 for Harris. More importantly, cuts the lead down for Bellarmine down to 4. Carlson back out. O'Brien looking for the answer. 3-ball corner pocket. You betcha. On fire. Patrick O'Brien, uncanny from range in this quarter. His third triple in the third, as Enos is going to pick up his 4th foul. 18 in the ball game for Patrick O'Brien. Match that with the 19 from Ty Ingram. PJ Jordan chipping in with the dozen. A potent and balanced scoring attack for Cathedral Catholic as Corbett trying to tightrope the baseline. And Enos shoved him, and I believe that's going to be his 5th foul. And it is 5th foul for Ryan Enos. And you'll have to watch the remaining 2:38 from the bench. And Coach Bowsley, who's going to use this as a mini timeout. He's going to have his team who has to stay on the court, kind of huddle up over in front of him. And Coach Surratt for Bellarmine's going to counter and do the same thing, because with Enos fouling out, Coach Bowsley has 30 seconds to try to determine who's going to come in and take his place. And so he used all, I don't know if he used all 30, but he used as many as he could to draw something up. Here's Harris curling, another 3-pointer. This one too strong. Corbett with a nice rebound. Keeps it alive. Now relocates, trying to go against Jourdain, who cuts him off on the baseline. Harris gets it up top to Nick Corbett. And gets it back. Stops, pops, one dribble pull up, won't go. Cone taps it into the hands of Ingram. Ingram, crossover, spin move, layup, won't go. Cone clears it out, and here come the Bells. Harris all the way to the basket. Looked like he wanted to attack it with reckless abandon. Lost it. Now Corbett's going to jump on the ground and look to call a timeout, and the Bells are granted that timeout with 1:56 remaining. As I think we're down a clipboard out here as one just hit the ground. So we'll check on that and check out our sponsors. 1:56 left to play here at the Consolation Championship game at the Father Barry Christmas Classic. Back here on NorCal Sports TV, head coach Graham Bowsley lost the clipboard just a little while ago and had a very passionate halftime timeout lecture for his team. As they're up 7, trying to get the final few stops to walk out of the Father Barry Christmas Classic with the consolation championship. Here's Corbett. Nice down screen, frees him up. Can't get the three-pointer to go in, and we got a loose ball foul on Nick Corbett, and it's going to be his 4th. That'll be the 3rd team foul for Bellarmine. You see Corbett coming over the back of O'Brien. Barton's going to check in for, thought it was Cone. It is Cone. Cone's coming out. Garcia looking to inbound, gets it to O'Brien. Perron trying to pressure and poke it out from behind. Got a lot of arm. It's going to be the 4th foul for Bellarmine. Not a bad foul, right? You go for a steal in that situation. You don't get it. You get closer to playing the foul game, which this being a 3-possession game, Bellarmine might want to start doing here. It took about 4.5 seconds for Cathedral Catholic to pass that one in. And we get it to O'Brien, 27 on the shot clock, 1.5 left to play. Carlson, skip pass, dangerous pass, caught by Jourdain, spins, and not even Corbett holding on to his jersey could slow down that spin move. PJ Jourdain, 14 points. Corbett gets to the basket on the other end. It's going to stop the clock as Cathedral Catholic's going to pick up a foul. It'll be Carlson's 2nd. Will Corbett got 9 in the game. Going to shoot 2. First free throw short. One more for the sophomore point guard coming up. There's 1 of 2 double figures with 10. His team's down 8. 1:10 left to play. Ingram gets it over to O'Brien as they break the press. Dons wanting to work some clock and end up with a good shot at the end of it. Here's Garcia, slips it inside to Carlson for 2. What a find, and now here's a turnover as Corbett lost that. And you got Garcia being pressured up top. And Corbett going to get called for the foul. Actually, no, we got a timeout on the floor first, taken by Cathedral Catholic. We'll take a quick break. Be back. 43.4 left to play between Bellarmine and Cathedral Catholic.
Broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
.4 left to play. Cathedral Catholic leading by 10. And I think they're going to move the ball up a little bit closer to the Cathedral Catholic bench as opposed to half court. There's O'Brien trying to get into Jourdain. And Tyson nearly kept it. He did keep it in bounds. Tried to throw it off of Harris. And now he almost poked it out from Harris, but instead Tyson's going to get called for the hold. Second foul on Bobby Tyson. And that's going to put Cathedral Catholic over the limit. So Harris is going to go to the free throw line where he's 1 of 2. I have 2 free throws coming up. And don't forget, coming up next on our network, we got the 3rd place game between Strake Jesuit from Houston, Texas, and St. Mary's of Stockton, California. And then our nightcap, our championship game at 6:30. The Archbishop Mighty Monarchs from San Jose taking on the Brophy College Prep Broncos from Phoenix, Arizona. Those 2 teams have been awfully impressive as we got, again, bodies hitting the deck, and wouldn't you know it, Corbett is in and around there. And we got Custodio with a foul on this one.
Bellarmine foul on Custodio, his second, 15 foul.
The second foul on Custodio is going to send O'Brien to the free throw line. O'Brien, he's got 18. See what he does with these 2 free throws. His teammate Ty Ingram got a team high 19. Game high goes to Nick Corbett. He's got 21. Now Ingram and O'Brien tied with 19 for the Dons. Jourdain hasn't been too shabby either. He's got 14 for Cathedral Catholic. O'Brien going to stay tied with his teammate. That's a good teammate right there. Right? We'll just tie a game high, 19 points apiece. A 10-point lead as Nick Corbett's 3-pointer won't go. Panicha with the follow. Rebound, Kai Carlson. Shot clock turned off, and Carlson lost control of it. Double dribble. It'll be Bellarmine basketball with 17.3. Final seconds of the consolation championship. Here's Harris. 3-pointer. Gospich with a strong rebound. Gospich gets it inside to Corbett. And we're going to have a foul on the pass. And that's going to go against Tommy Brzezinski. Brzezinski hit Gospich on the elbow. And I think Brzezinski, sensing that Cathedral Catholic's not going to shoot the ball anymore, figured the only way I could get myself in the stat sheet is if I get a foul. O'Brien's going to toss it up. Corbett will come up with it, and Harris will shoot at the buzzer, and that's going to do it for the consolation championship game here at the Father Barry Christmas Classic. Final score 62-53. Cathedral Catholic over Bellarmine, and they're your Father Barry Christmas Classic consolation champions here at the 49th annual event. Once again, coming up next, we'll see who wins 3rd place as Strake Jesuit will take on St. Mary's on NorCal Sports TV.